Hi, this is the man from Modesto. This is dream lesson number 11. What I'm going to detail are the purpose and the function of these corridors that we occasionally see in our dreams. Now, I've only seen these a few times, maybe 6 or 8 or 12, and but what I see is usually there's some consistency. You're moving through some type of a tunnel or a passageway, and there are some bands, there's some ridges. This sometimes looks like framework. I've seen them actually, this whole thing seemed to be a living organic tube, and these bands appear to be as bones. Other times I've seen it just as some type of fabric made of energy, and the bands instead were light. But what's consistent is not that it's rectangular or circular, but that there are these bands, and you travel through, and it seems to always be curving. And then there are these 90-degree dropouts. You'll be traveling down through the tunnel, and then bam, you just come through at 90 degrees, and quickly you find yourself in a dream. Now, I've really been looking at the experiences I can remember traveling through these, but primarily just through prayer. And what I understand is that what compels you down one of these corridors is a decision. It's a decision that you make. Right? Maybe you haven't yet manifested that decision in your life, but you're pondering it. And that's really the purpose of a lot of our dreams is, according to my group of decision-making processes right now, according to all my cognitive schema, what kind of a future am I looking at? I'm thinking about getting my master's degree. I'm thinking about changing jobs. I'm thinking about marrying Mr. Right, Mrs. Right. Okay, so you're making these decisions, and you're going to come through here, and this turn is a decision that took place, or that will take place. So you come and you look in this future place, which at this point, you're just looking to see how your decision is going to affect what it's going to look like, how it's going to affect your life, how it's going to be in your life. And you're going to come look here. But here's the deal. You travel through this thing. It's not just in your head. It's not a dream happening in your head. So why do you have to travel? You have to travel, I believe, because it's a group. There's a group. Okay? You're considering going to a certain school, and you look forward in the dream and you see that you have a great time there. You're very successful. You get an internship with a world-famous professor, something like this, right? You see that you make a lot of money. You're very happy, whatever. You come through and you see this. Okay, that's a good decision. You probably want to make that decision. All right? Now, instead you come through and it looks horrible, right? But whatever happens is that this point really is a group decision. That's why it's not just in your head. You can't just see, like your decision-making processes are not the only thing affecting tomorrow. Other things, how the rest of the nation voted in the last election, that affects us right now. How your potential future spouse's personality and whatever baggage they have or don't have, that's going to affect this position right here. So it's not only your decision, it's a group result. It's a group result. How will it work? It's not just getting married that you're seeing, it's getting married to specifically one other person, right? Let's draw like Jane over here, right? Draw her with a skirt like that. Okay, so you're going to marry Jane. How exactly is it going to be with Jane? Now, maybe there's another tunnel over here, another dropout point. You're going to look at that one, and that's going to come to some other place with a big house, whatever, right? And instead of marrying Jane, you're going to marry Susie, whatever. Okay, so there's a different future there, and you're looking. When I make this other decision, I wait 2 years, don't marry her, get my master's degree, marry Susie. What goes on here? Okay, so that's what you're looking at. It's a group decision you're coming out to look at, not just your own decision. But this turn is your decision. It's your decision that you enter this potential future. This potential future. You're entering a potential future right there. So what propels you through this is a decision. And a right turn is a change in your life. Right now your life is going this way. Boom, you turn. There you are like that. This is the man from Modesto. I just wanted to explain what these tunnels are. People sometimes ask what those are, and this is my understanding of what they are. And remember, as always, to pray or be defeated.